Why, hello Golden View and hello sixth graders. So it's finally March. February seemed to last forever. Sixth graders are here checking out Golden View and see what middle school life is like, and I thought it would be a great time to showcase books about middle school. So sixth graders, this is our weekly Book Talk Tuesday where we talk about awesome books. And the first one is Ungifted by Gordon Corman. And this is a story about a boy who's just an average middle school student, except for he's always getting in trouble. And one day when he destroys the gym, like literally he destroyed the gym, he figures his life is over, but instead he accidentally gets sent to the district's highly gifted school. So he figures he'll try and hang out there until the storm blows over. Nobody will ever find out, except for he's having a really hard time passing as gifted. Then we have Pickle, which is the story of 5 students who are in a prank club that nobody knows about. They love to pull pranks, and then they discover that if they pass themselves off as a legitimate club, like say one that makes pickles, they can even get funding from the PTSA. So join the 5 kids as they pull pranks on all of their classmates. Then we have Charlie Joe Jackson's Guide to Not Reading. This is not a book I endorse because it'll tell you lots of bad things to do. But Charlie Joe hates reading. He can read, he has no problem, he just has never found a good book to read. And so when he gets to middle school, his best friend says he's not going to cover for him anymore, and Charlie Joe has to read an actual book, and these are all the things he does to try and get out of it. Then we have Fish in a Tree, which is about Allie, who really wants to read, but because of problems is having a really hard time learning how to read. And when she moves to a middle school, new school, she really tries to hide her problem, just like Charlie Joe. But her teacher catches on and tries to help her out. And of course, all the other kids label her with unfriendly labels, and she and the other outcasts try and get together and break into social life in middle school. So this was an award winner this year. And finally, we have Blackbird Fly, which is a story about Apple, who is a Filipino girl. And unlike this cover, you guys, Golden View students, might remember our book talk from last week if you check out this cover. Apple, who is from the Philippines and just wants to be accepted by her fellow students. But after she gets voted the 3rd ugliest student at the school, she is an outcast and nobody will talk to her anymore. So she escapes into her music and tries to get into school that way. So, like I said, think about the covers, everyone, and enjoy these books, and see you next year, 6th graders.